Start. Dear students, today we will proceed with our third lecture in the series, where in the chapter Introduction to Software Engineering. So today the topic that we will deal is legacy software. Okay. This legacy software are nothing but the old software that were developed by earlier programmers. As you know, the old software has got its own drawback, but at the same time we cannot discard them totally. So this is the problem with the legacy software. So you find here, these are older programs written by the earlier programming team. These were developed decades ago in the earlier programming languages such as COBOL and Pascal, etc. Here, and have been continually modified to meet changes in business requirements and computing platform. So as these are older programs, as the time changes, there have been some modifications in these, as they have been working on the different platform or different operating system. So these are costly to maintain. As you know, any old thing is costly to maintain. So is the case with the old programmer, because we do not find even the programming skill of earlier days as on today. So these are difficult and costly to maintain and risky to you all. We cannot add on more to it because such an expertise doesn't exist. Next, they are characterized by longevity and business criticality. That is, they are very critical to business because most of the business decisions are based upon output of this software. So you cannot eliminate them. And very essentially, the last quality is that they have poor quality. Okay, as you know, as time passes, we want quick response, whereas legacy software doesn't give quick response. Even the accuracy and the quality is low. So this is what is legacy software. Now we will move to the next topic, that is myths. So software myths. As you know, human believe in various myths. Okay, and the myths are mostly partly true, or they are just the beliefs. Okay, they are not the true statements. So on the face of it, it seems to be true. So software myths, these are beliefs about software and the process used to build it. As in every case, there are myths in software field also. Myths appear to be reasonable statement of the facts. On the face of it, you feel that these are reality existing. They are promulgated by experiment practitioners. Today, myths being misleading attitudes have caused serious problems for managers and technical people. So these myths, okay, are a serious problem for the management people or for the technical people, because the technical team members, if they believe in these myths, then the progress is very, very slow. So myths can be broadly classified into three categories. One is management myths. Okay, these are the myths related to management. Next is customer myths. These are the beliefs that customers carry on. And lastly is the practitioners myth. These are the beliefs, okay, of the developing team. So we will study one by them and understand the details. First, we will take management myths. So the management myths are very important and affect the program development. That is, the first myth is that we already have a book that's full of standards and procedures for building software. Okay, won't that provide my people with everything they need to know? So management feels that they have got a book of standards which is written very clearly, okay, and that is just sufficient. But as the fact is, the standard books and procedures are rarely known to all or rarely followed. So having just standard procedure book is not sufficient. Okay. So next, second myth, if we get behind the schedule, we can add more programs and catch up with sometimes called as Mongolian horde concept. That is, if you believe that we can add more programmers and speed up the project, it is not possible, because already the earlier programmers have developed, worked upon, got the expertise, but the new programmers that you add to the team may not have that expertise. Those expertise level have to be raised. That will take time. So naturally, it will not speed up the project. So this belief is also not correct. Next, if I decide to outsource the software project to a third party, I can just relax and let that firm build it. Okay. So even this myth is it's just myth, and it hampers the program development, because if you outsource the program development to the other team, you cannot relax, because the outsourced people need your help very, very often, because they are not expertise in that field. Otherwise, they will develop a software which will not give or meet your requirements. Next, we'll go to another category of myths, that is myths belonging to customer. So customer myth. So there are two myths in this category. One is a general statement of objectives is sufficient to begin writing a program. Okay. So if there is general statement of objectives, is that sufficient? It feels so, but the objectives change, okay, as time changes. So given a single statement, general statement, okay, is not sufficient. If there are any changes, you should add on. Okay. Okay. So this is another myth. Second, project requirements continually change, but the change can be easily accommodated because software is flexible. Okay. So you cannot just put everything on the software team. Okay. The customers have to understand the programming environment and the way the software is developed. So you should be part of software development team and associate with them. Next is the practitioner's myth. These are myths, okay, believed by programming people or people who develop the software. So first, once we write the program and get it to work, our job is done. Even this is the myth, because once you write a program, your job is not over. Always the things are changing. So requirements may change. So you have to modify again. So your job still continues even after the program is written. Until I get the program running, I have no way of assessing its quality. It is very, very poor myth. That is, if you should not wait for the completion of the project to assess the quality. Halfway, once the module is built, you can assess its quality and get the modifications done. You should not wait for the complete project to get over. Next, the only deliverable work product for a successful project is the working program. Okay, so you cannot just wait for the working program to get over. You can check the modules whether they are functioning correctly. Lastly, software engineering will make us create voluminous and unnecessary documentation and will invariably slow us down. This is another myth that people carry. That is, as a software is developed, the programs are developed, the documentation is developed. In the initial stage, you feel that it is very difficult to understand the programs, it is difficult to understand the documentation. But if understood totally, your progress, okay, for a long time will continue. Okay. So these are the myths believed in the software field. Okay, and one should overcome such myths. I hope you understood this 3 types of myths and legacy software. If you got anything, you can just call me. Okay, I'll be able to clear your doubts. Thank you.